Hey guys, how's it going? It's Heather, and today's video is actually going to be a little bit different. For one thing, you can tell I'm not in my library right now. This video doesn't really have anything to do with books or reading. This is more of a personal video. So right now I'm in my room against a faux white off-color backdrop. So I don't really know where to start. I know this past week, if you follow me on Instagram, you noticed that things have definitely changed. All of my old posts have been deleted, and I have even changed my username. So I went from the Clockwork Bibliophile to velarisreads. This past year in its entirety has been completely difficult to get through. A lot of personal situations happened to me that I thought I could handle, but I definitely could not handle. That evidence was really brought to me this past week. As most of you know, I am attending college right now, and this semester I was so excited because I was going to get back into doing a full semester of classes of studying, and I was excited to be busy again. So it's been a full month of college, and slowly going down the road I felt myself slipping. I thought it was just because of one of my classes where I didn't feel comfortable, but as I kept thinking about it and as the days went on, I realized that I'm not in a good place right now. I have talked about my depression and my anxiety before, but it's been a while since I've really gone into depth about it. I do take medication for my mental health, and a couple months ago I did have to up my dosage because I was having dark thoughts. Those thoughts of course include, suicidal thoughts, and some of those thoughts actually became reality where I would actually self-harm myself. It didn't last long because with college I actually moved in with my mother, and I could not continue to do self-harm when I was thinking about her constantly, because I knew if I kept doing it, I would be hurting her. So this summer, I confronted her about it, and it was a very tearful conversation in the car in the middle of a Food Lion parking lot. I just explained to her that I felt alone, I didn't know what to do, and what I was doing was scaring the hell out of me, basically. So that's when I had to go to the doctor, and they upped my dosage. They did recommend therapy, but I am probably the only person in this situation that feels uncomfortable going to therapy and telling a stranger my problems. I feel more comfortable talking to my mother about my problems because she understands, but she's a major factor in why I'm making certain decisions now. So as the fall semester started in August, I was ready to get back into the swing of things. I was ready to start over. I was so excited to get back into school, to have a full schedule of classes. And then along the way, something just happened where my mentality just kept dropping. I would still continue to do the things I normally do. I would film, I would post on Instagram, I would read my books, I would review books, I would talk to publishers, and then on top of that I had a full semester of school, I had homework, and then I was trying to plan all these events, and I couldn't work anymore because of my big schedule, and so there was a lack of money, and there still is right now. And this past week I had to make a very hard decision. I have actually withdrawn from my college for the rest of the semester, and I have no idea if I'll be returning to that college. I have been looking at other colleges to actually start over. My mother doesn't work in this state. She works about an hour away from where we are, and that's in Tennessee. So we're actually looking at places and looking at colleges in Tennessee, and I'm looking at colleges there. But right now, for the rest of the year, I have to take a break because the thoughts are like coming back, and I knew they would never totally disappear. That's what the doctor told me, and I believed her. And with that stress of school, the stress of trying to write a novel, the stress of keeping up with ARCs and publishers and reading, it just got so big on my shoulders that I felt like I was going to just crack down and, I don't know, explode. This is definitely a hard topic for me to talk about because I hate sharing my personal life, but I've been a part of the book community for so long. I feel like I owe my followers and my friends an explanation on what is going on with me. This is something that can't be said in just one post on Instagram. This is something that has to be explained in depth as much as possible so there's an understanding. When I was in college, I normally kept to myself. I didn't want to really hang out with anybody, and that's what's been going on this whole year. I just wanted to be by myself, and it's just grown to the fact where I find it hard to leave the house. I just don't want to go anywhere. I told my mom yesterday I just want to be a recluse, and she definitely said that's not good, so she actually supports me in withdrawing from the college. We talked about this over dinner last night, and I was surprised that she actually supported it, because even right now I've already put in the correct forms to withdraw from the college, so technically I'm no longer attending college right now, and it's very, very hard because I love school, but my mental health is just going haywire where I can't focus. Sometimes I would be in the library and I would be studying, and I would actually have to stop for like 10 minutes and just sit there because my mind would just be going overboard with so many thoughts and I couldn't focus. And then I would come home lately and I would just want to lay in bed and go to sleep. I didn't want to wake up. That's happened quite a few times in the mornings where I'll hear my alarm for school and I don't want to wake up. I just want to stay asleep. This is not something where I'm not wanting to go to school, or it's not the same as when you're in high school and you don't want to go to class, you just don't feel like it. This is definitely my mental health acting up because I love going to school. I love being on campus. But a lot of things just happened this year that have just piled on me and that finally come to a head, and I realized I need to start over. That also explains my complete deletion of my Instagram account. I changed my name to velarisreads. I was the Clockwork Bibliophile. I deleted old posts, and now I've got like 2 posts on there right now. And to me, that felt like a cleansing situation, and it did feel good. It was a lot of posts on there, but I felt like I needed a change. I need to go slow, because used to I would think that I have to post every single day on Instagram just to keep up with things. I feel like I have to film every single week and post as many videos as I can on YouTube just to keep up with things. This goes the same with my reading. I feel like I've also overwhelmed myself with ARCs, and I have pushed myself too hard in getting certain books read on time. That's a lot of stress on me because I'm afraid that if I am not on time with reading, then I will lose my connection with those publishers, because working with those publishers is really important to me and I value that relationship a lot. So that plus school and plus social media, it really piled on me. I also deleted my personal Facebook account, my personal Instagram account. I really don't have any social media anymore except for like Snapchat and my Instagram, where I photograph books and read books. That honestly felt really good to delete Facebook. My Facebook is deactivated, not deleted right now, so if I ever want to get it back, I can, but right now I'm feeling totally cleansed of the negativity that's on social media, so I don't feel the need to actually get it back. I'm not sure what's going to happen the rest of the year or even next year. I'm still planning on going to events this year. Like I'm still planning on going to see John Green in Charlotte in October. Right now, Y'all Fest is still up in the air, but I do still want to go to that in November. But my main point is that I need to slow down because I don't know what will happen if I don't. Like for instance, right now, I want to be on campus and go to class and try, but I honestly feel like if I go, I will just have a mental breakdown in front of everybody. That's how difficult it is for me to be there right now and to be anywhere where more stress is put on my shoulders. I just can't do it anymore. So I am going to be slowing down things. I will be focusing on reading. I'll be focusing on figuring out what I want in my future. I'll be focusing on writing, and I am going to be more low on Instagram and YouTube just so I can get my personal life in a correct balance. I'm still going to be reviewing books. I will still film. I will let you guys know when I'm going to film and post videos. I still have a video planned for Banned Books Week this week, so that will probably be uploaded around Friday. But right now, I just hope you guys understand that I just need to take a break. I need to breathe. And right now, lately, that's been really, really hard to just breathe and to just be. I don't want anyone to worry about me. I hate when people worry about me and just falling all over me asking if I'm okay. I will be okay. Right now I can't say I'm okay, honestly, but I know if I do the right thing and I focus on myself and what I love in the proper way, I know I will be okay. I don't know if it'll be by the end of the year or if it'll be sometime next year, but I will be okay down the road. If you have any questions you want to ask me, You can always email me. You can always ask me on Instagram. Just as long as you don't ask me like if I'm okay. If you just have any questions on what I'm going through, I'll be happy to answer. And for those who are going through this, don't feel like you have to do it alone. You have a support system, whether it's your family, your friends, even your dog. I mean, my support system is my mother, and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. But do not think that you are alone. If you are in a dire situation, if you are having dark thoughts, don't think you are alone, that you have to go through it alone. There are plenty of resources that can help you. There are plenty of people that can help you. Just never think you have to suffer through it without having some sort of light in your life. I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I appreciate you guys for understanding, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.